Hey everybody, Madeline here. Happy full moon Capricorn. And I just wanted to let you know I have all the 12 signs up for the month of July on my YouTube channel, Soul Growth Astrology. And I thought I haven't had a chance this week to do any posts on the transits currently this week because I have been so busy, but I thought I would come on and take another look at this full moon and talk about it some more. There's just so much to say about it. I really am seeing so many people's lives wrap up a karmic cycle, and it is hard, it comes with a collapse of something that isn't part of our future. So I am seeing, some tears, let's say that, and we're really coming on the other side here soon because I want to talk about a transit that's about to happen on July 20th. We're going to have the South Node and Mars conjoining, and that's going to be a big, powerful day where we really let go. But also, that's a big day where things open up because if you notice here, when all the planets are on the right side of the nodes, so that usually kind of blocks things. We had the Saturn square Jupiter that kind of blocked things, and then we had the Sun in combust Jupiter too. So there's been a lot going on. And by the way, this can block things for mostly younger people, not as much as older generation people. And I'm noticing that. So just hang in there. Um, this is going to change on the 20th. We're going to be out of this block. So literally everything's going to start moving forward very quickly, although we are also going to have Mercury in retrograde and Saturn in retrograde, where we are going to be becoming more intrinsically guided. In other words, we're operating from the insides here, with these big planets and Mars ruling Saturn. So we're becoming, as we evolve and we become more, as we grow through the challenges of being on this planet, basically, which is what we're doing. Our soul is growing through challenges because every time we meet with a wall barrier of blockages and frustration and suffering, we turn to the light, then you get over that block, and then your soul becomes more enlightened every time. And every time we suffer, we become more enlightened. That's the cycle. That's why there's a dark and a light in the yin yang. So in this full moon, we have this powerful introspective energy where we become aware. And by the way, anytime we suffer, it's because the material is the dark. We're too attached to the material in some way. We have an illusion that the material is our salvation. And so we're constantly being pulled through that experience again and then out of that experience. So right now we're coming out of that experience of seeing the material as our salvation, and we're going more into seeing that the ethereal is our salvation because we're entering into the more golden era. The sun is gold. So this full moon is going to show us how we can wrap up an old karmic cycle and old patternings that have been causing us to have dark experiences. And it is based in some sort of material fixation or the illusion that the material is our salvation. So expect things to open up here after the 20th, but there is a big day on that 20th where we're going to be, if it's hitting your chart, you're going to feel that, and it's going to be a big release, it's very spiritual to have Mars South Node. It's like we're absolutely releasing a sort of material version of something that we have thought that material, we had thought that in the material form was so important to us that we wouldn't live that kind of an energy. So it's like a very powerful day for us. And I do see, and we've got Uranus and Gemini. We're going to have massive spiritual awakenings. It's happening. We're learning that we don't have to struggle down here alone in the dark without spiritual guidance, without the light guidance, which is actually what we're here to do, is to bridge these two worlds. And when we bridge the two worlds, we create heaven on earth. So I hope that was interesting, helpful, and have a wonderful full moon. Okay, namaste.